Nesting season and nest. Spark English. Core Standard. Second lesson. Nesting season and nest.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Some of the basic necessities of all clothing and shelter. We human beings build our shelters using different materials like grass, mud, bamboos, sand, cement, and other advanced materials. Animals find their shelter in water, jungle, caves, and on trees. Today, we shall learn about the shelters of birds. We call them nest. Birds build nests to lay their eggs and bring up their young ones. The time of the year when they start building their nest is known as nesting season. Birds use a variety of materials to build their nest. They use organic material such as twigs, grass, and leaves, or maybe simple depression in the ground, or a hole in a root, or on a tree or building. They also use strings, plastic, cloth, or paper. Nest can be found in all types of habitats. In birds, both the male and the female birds work in pair tirelessly to build their nest. The female bird lays eggs in the nest. The eggs are incubated for a few days to a few weeks. In most birds, both the male and the female take turns in incubating the eggs. In some birds, only the female incubates the eggs. Babies emerge after breaking the eggshells. The mother and father take care of their nestling till they start flying on their own. The nest of the dove is very simple. Both the male and the female birds build the nest together. They carry pieces of hay and twigs in their beaks and deposit them in empty spaces below roofs of buildings, in barns, under bridges, etc. The bee eaters form colonies by nesting in burrows tunneled into the side of sandy banks on the edges of rivers. Their eggs are white and they generally produce 2 to 9 eggs per clutch. The bee eaters predominantly eat flying insects, especially bees and wasps, which are caught in the air. The Asian swiftlet makes an amazing nest. It forms a cup-shaped nest from its saliva. It finds a sheltered spot, usually on walls of caves that are quite high up, and spits repeatedly 1,000 times on it. The spit hardens to form a nest. Look at the nest of a Tyler bird. Wow, it is wonderful. The Tyler bird sieves its own nest. It takes some large leaves and pokes holes through them. Then, using its beak as a needle and some vines as threads, it sews the leaves together to form its lovely home. The male of the Baya weaver makes its nest. The nest is woven with long strips of paddy leaves, rough grasses, and long strips torn from palm fronds. The birds use their strong beak to strip and collect the strands and to weave and knot them while building the nest. The nesting are often built suspended from palm trees on thorny trees and hanging over water bodies such as a river. This helps to protect the nest from predators. Look at the nest of horned coots of South America. They build their nest on top of a stone tower in the middle of a lake. They first build a stone tower with pebbles and stones such that the tower is above the water surface, forming an artificial island. This island is then covered with green vegetation. The pebble tower can be as much as 4 meters at the base and 1 meter in height. They reapers they nest year after year by new green vegetation. The eagle's nest is like a fortress, huge and strong. They build nest at a height on top of trees or sides of cliffs. It takes months to build these nests. Birds use nests to protect their eggs and nestlings from predators and adverse weather. To minimize predation, birds may build nests that are inaccessible, hidden, or camouflaged. Nest may also help keep eggs and nestlings warm.